Chapter: Soil Erosion and Conservation. Soil. Soil is the uppermost layer of the Earth's crust. It consists of a mixture of minute particles of rocks, minerals, dust and remains of dead plants and animals. It also contains air and water. Formation of soil. The soil is formed when rocks break down into tiny pieces due to the repeated heating and cooling by the sun, rains and winds. This process by which soil formation takes place is called weathering. Weathering is a very slow and gradual process during which the parent rock breaks down into fine particles. The large rocks are initially broken down into small pieces by natural events like earthquakes. The process of weathering is carried further by other agents like temperature changes, frost, water, wind and living organisms. It takes 200 to 400 years for the formation of just 1 centimeter of topsoil. Soil erosion. Soil erosion takes place when the uppermost layer of the soil gets carried away by natural agents like wind, rains and floods. This carrying away of the topsoil from one place to another by natural agents is called soil erosion. Deforestation is the major cause of soil erosion. When the fertile topsoil is eroded, the less fertile subsoil comes to the surface, which leads to a fall in crop production. Gradually, the land loses its fertility and becomes barren. Activities like deforestation and overgrazing by animals contribute towards soil erosion. Erosion by wind. Topsoil is easily carried away by strong winds. Erosion due to wind is the greatest in areas where there is less vegetation. Plantation restricts soil erosion by wind. Erosion by water. Heavy rain or running water washes away the topsoil, causing soil erosion. Heavy soil erosion occurs in hilly areas because river water flows faster on the slopes and washes away the fertile soil. On reaching the plains, the river slows down its flow and the soil thus carried is deposited at the bottom of the river. This is called silting. If the erosion in the hilly areas continues for a longer time, the amount of soil spread in the plains over the years will be huge. This can make the river change its course. Soil conservation. Soil erosion reduces the soil fertility. Therefore, it is important to protect the topsoil from erosion. The term conservation means the steps taken to protect our natural environment. The protection of soil from erosion is called soil conservation. Different methods adopted to protect the soil from erosion are as follows. Planting trees or afforestation. Afforestation is an effective method to prevent soil erosion. Roots of the plants hold the soil particles together and thus protect the soil from being carried away by wind or water. Trees, bushes, grasses and hedges along the boundaries of farmlands shield the topsoil and prevent soil erosion. Terrace farming. On hill slopes, farming is done by cutting steps and terraces to reduce soil erosion. This reduces the speed of water with which the soil flows downhill. By growing grass. When the land is not being used for farming, it is good to grow grass or some other creepers on it. The grass has spreading roots. It covers the topsoil and holds it firmly. Constructing dams and embankments. During a flood, running water washes away a large part of the topsoil. Dams and embankments are built on rivers to check soil erosion by floods. Soil pollution. Soil pollution is caused due to a number of human activities. The main cause of soil pollution is dumping of solid non-biodegradable wastes on land. The polluted land becomes less fertile. Excessive use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers by farmers also pollutes the soil. The soil pollution ultimately makes the land barren. Prevention of soil pollution. Plant trees in gardens and fields. Never leave embankments bare and exposed. Adopt a small piece of land outside your property as your own for plantation and cleanliness. Build a retaining wall or fence around your bare property. Proper solid waste management should be done.